If you're okay, if you're good. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the next part of the show. It is the last part right now, and sorry, I was just talking to my good friends, new friends, Rocks. They are good to me, and just feel it well, and don't feel weird about me. Okay, that was just for like show business. Okay, show business. So you gotta act. Then okay, everything's great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're gonna kick off with the exercise number 1 on page number 60. Open your books to page number 60, and we will do tonight. It is 6B grammar about question forms. Okay, so there are a lot of kind of questions. Those are WH questions and yes/no questions. There are probably 2. All questions for advice, for asking politely, or to invite somebody. A lot of kinds of questions that can use in our normal life, and also in normal talks, in writing too. Some like when you do formal letter, when you write a job application, you need to write it politely and give out some questions. Write down some questions that are very polite to the boss, that they will apply you for the job that you are wanting to do. So just like that. And a short introduction to tonight's lesson. So now we're gonna do unit 6B exercise number 1. Choose the correct answers to complete the dialogue. Then listen and check. Okay, so I think that you may pause the video right now, and you can do it by your own. Then choose out the option that you are thinking that will suit the answer. So just pause. Then I will do the dialogue and to tell you what the answer is. Okay. So let me pause right now. If you're done, let's now watch. If your answers are correct, I supposed to tell them earlier that they should do this during the break, but just watch it on social network. How efficient it is. Very, very, very good. Interesting. So now let's listen to the correct answers that you may be correct. Okay. So right now, George and Brenda in the dialogue. So maybe I'm gonna let them. Okay, George and Brenda, ladies and gentlemen. They are okay. So they are just back at behind my chair. So I'm gonna whisper. They're gonna whisper to my ears, and just say out what you want to say. Just the script, it is on right there. Go. My name is Brenda. I'm doing some market research for a big supermarket. I wonder if you could spare a moment to answer some questions. Yes, of course. Could you tell me whether you're aged between 16 and 25? Yes, I am. I'm 18. Okay, can you tell me whether you work? Actually, I'm a student. Okay, now I'd like to know how often you have breakfast. Every day. Okay. What did you have for breakfast this morning? I had bacon sandwich. Who prepared your breakfast? My mom did. Do you know if she bought the food at a supermarket? I'm not sure, but I doubt it. She normally shops online. Have you any idea which website she uses? I'm sorry, I haven't. Okay, so thank you so much for whispering to my ears, and one reminder that Mr. Teddy is still under my table at every time. So what's that? They need to go out. They went down to your hole. Now go out, please, please. This is his place, okay? It's just under there. He may bite you. Just go out, God. Yeah, thank you. That way, right there. Thank you. So they have whispered to my ears the answers, and also that what they all wanted to say is all on the screen, and the answers they have also said already. So let's check again. Number one, it is if you could. I would say the full sentence. I wonder if you could spare a moment to answer some questions. Number two, could you tell me whether you are aged between 16 and 25? Number three, can you tell me whether you work? Number four, I'd like to know how often you have breakfast. Number five, what did you have for this morning? Number six, who prepared your breakfast? Number seven, do you know if she bought the food at a supermarket? And number eight, have you any idea which website she uses? Okay, have you any idea? Have you got any idea? Probably like that. Have you any idea? Sounded like a little trouble. Maybe I'll check on that later. Maybe sometimes everything and anything could not be perfect. Also have some small false mistakes. So just don't mind it much. So we're done at the exercise number one, and if you missed it, I've written down the answers already, so you can later check after the show. Now, moving on to the learn this box. So right over there you can see that subject and object questions. So tonight, question form about subject and object questions. Okay, so you know all kinds of questions that they begin with some normal rules, like beginning with what, which, and who can be subject or object questions, so they can be used as the two kinds of questions, okay? Subject or object, both. So if it is an object question, you can see that it had underlined already. So the question is, who did he phone? The answer is, he phoned his sister. Okay, so the underlined part, it is who. The other part is, did he phone? And on the answer, they underlined phoned. They're like, his sister. Okay, his sister. It is just an object. Okay, in the question, answering to did he phone? Okay, did he phone who? His sister. Okay, so that is an object question. So you will also give out later, okay, later. And with a subject question, like, who phoned you? Okay, who phoned you? They underline the part of phoned, okay? Who phoned you? And on the answer, they say, my friend phoned me. Okay, so they underline my friend. So they answer directly to the question. It is the part of the subject, okay? They take part and say subject of the question. So, my friend phoned me, okay? So, now, I have already told you the part that is mentioned to be clear about grammar. So during the break, you will find two examples that are object question, one object question and one subject question in the dialogue in the exercise number one. Later, after this part, I will be back and correct the answer to the exercise number two. Okay, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.